Hey everybody, this is 3-minute marketing. And in this video, we're going to talk about, the anatomy of a landing page. So what your landing page needs. All right, so, it's fairly simple, but it's really important that you have these elements in your landing page to make it really effective. All right, so you need these elements to be there. It's simple, and you don't really need a degree in rocket science to understand what all these mean. So these are um, to to your right, you'll be able to see the landing page with the numbers. And, you pretty have an idea of what you need to do, right? Because most of the landing pages that you've seen so far does follow this certain recipe. All right, so if you want them to convert, then you really need to take all of these into account. So let's talk about these in detail. All right, page headline. All right, it's really important. Big, catchy headline, clear and concise headline. So if you're doing a sub headline, make sure that the sub headline, matches the message of your main headline, and really catchy, really punchy. All right, that's what you want. Well written copy, of course. Who wants to read copy, especially from a landing page, especially if now you turn it to a sales page, that's really out of whack, right? Grammar's wrong, spelling's wrong. Nobody wants to read that, right? Social signals and social proof. All right, so what are other people talking about your business, your product, your service, your offer? And of course, you want a strong call to action. All right, and buttons, you got to make them stand out, right? You got to make them stand out so that when people see your landing page, they're going to get their eyes get attracted to your buttons. All right, of course, you go easy on the links. If you do have navigation links at the top, especially if you're doing a landing page, just go easy on them. And you don't want a ton of links there, especially if it's a landing page, because most of the time, if you're creating a landing page, it's going to be one page only. So you really don't need a lot of the links. But, you will need some links, but especially if it's really relevant to what it is on your landing page, but not a lot of navigation links. All right, so you also want a great video, a good video. So it doesn't really have to show your face or something like that. It could be something like this, but just a video that gets your attention. All right, and of course, number 9, above the fold, and that's really important. What the elements. So all of these elements should be above the fold, so that it grabs the attention of your audience. All right, and of course, number 10, test, test, test. Test each element, each part of the landing page. All right, so here's another closer look at that. So if you can see, I'm going to use my mouse here for a little guidance. Number 1, so nice looking headline. All right, clear and punchy secondary headline. All right, so if you have that, just make sure that it's really related to your main headline. 3, the copy, it needs to make sense. It needs to be simple. uh, you know Grammar should be good, and spelling as well. For here are your social signals. So how people do it, how are people talking about you. 5, your call to action. Your button should be really clear there, and show that it's a button, and go easy on these links. All right, none is better sometimes, so just make sure of that. So 8 would be your graphics in your video. So I do recommend that you put in a video, if not then a good graphic of what your product, your offer, your service is. All right, of course, 9, above the fold elements. So these should be on uh, above the fold, meaning that when your page loads, these should be there. All right, these should be seen right away. All right, so that's it, guys. So that's it. I hope that's a good use of 3 minutes of your time. I'm going to see you guys next.